Welcome back to another exciting edition of 602 Rose Show, covering Week 7 picks for the Bachelorette on the Rose League. Not a bad Week 6. Didn't have Nate in there on a one-on-one dates, which ended up working out okay. He actually scored fairly well. Missed on Tino, but as you can see, Johnny, Zach with a huge performance. Ethan, who we took at a value price, who scored points. We knew he was going to go home. Tyler and Eric, that was good enough for 140 points. Continuing to build on our position. You'll see there 142nd overall in the Rose League. Third still in Rose Show, chasing. Have closed the gap on second. I don't know if anybody's going to catch Myra, but we'll see. And then you see how wide the spread is from first to second and third to fourth. It's been a good year. It's been a good season. A lot of people playing at a really high level and really getting into it. So it's always good to see that. Perfect lineup last week was Zach, Tino, Tyler, Johnny, Ethan. That gets you 168 points. 49 lineups had that. Most common swap in and out was Spencer, which lost you a few. But really, if you avoided Nate and his high price tag, knowing he went home, you were able to fit in a pretty good roster as long as you took Ethan to shore up the bottom. He was a pretty cheap entry. So like I said, 49 lineups, a lot of people doing really, really well in Rose League. We're chasing a little bit, but getting into the end of it here, fewer players. So it becomes a lot more important who you pick. So 4 people for this week. Tino and Zach at 30. Avon at 24. Eric at 23. Tyler at 23. Jason at 20. And Johnny at 19. There's no real value play here. Johnny at 19 is a little intriguing. In a lot of cases, you're going to have either him or Jason to fit the rest of what you want to do in your lineup. And you can't stack top heavy. It won't all make it in. So really what you want to think about is who goes home, who moves on. But with hometowns, a lot of times what it comes down to is who is not going to say those things, self-doubt and questioning the relationship, because that'll really submarine you here quickly. Even if they get a rose and some kisses, if they talk to their mom about how they're not ready and they're unsure, and then they talk to their dad about how they're ready, not ready and unsure, and they talk to their step aunt who happens to be there because no one else from their family wanted to be on TV, those negative points can rack up really, really quick. So you not only want guys that move on, but you want the more confident guys right now. You want to make sure that the guys you're going with are the guys who are final 2 type, the ones who aren't questioning the relationship. My picks for week 7, we're going to go Jason. As I said, a value. You can get him at 20. It really helps you fit in the rest of this. Tino and Eric, who at this point look like our winners. I'm going to have those guys in there. We haven't seen, until last episode, we hadn't seen a whole lot of self-doubt out of Tino. If he can avoid, I guess this is his baby back bitch situation from week 6, he'll be fine. Eric, we haven't seen a whole lot of self-doubt from. We like that as well. Avon has been very consistent. Avon's also taken the opportunity to steal kisses in a lot of scenarios. So Avon's who I want as my 4th pick there. So again, Jason, Tino, Avon, Eric. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. But again, you really just want to capitalize your time, guys that move on, and the guys that aren't going to express the lack of confidence. No contrarian picks this week. Let me know in the comments if you want to see them. It gives me something else to kind of break down for you outside of my picks if you're looking for just a little bit of a breakdown on other guys. But feel free to hit me up on social media if you have questions about how I see some of these other guys going. But we're going to put a hold on the contrarian picks for now. But make sure you are watching Champagne and Thorns. They do a more thorough breakdown every week of the episodes, a little bit of that deeper dive. But they also do, it's almost like a comedy skit at some point. So if you like taking shots at Bachelor Nation in a way that still kind of lets you know what happened in the episode, Champagne and Thorns is a great place to go. Join us on Rose League. Still can join. You can win a couple weeks here. I 100% guarantee you won't win the league now, but definitely join, get in. BIP's coming up. Get your account all set up and squared away so you're good to go. And then make sure you also like and subscribe this video, subscribe to the channel. We're making a little push here. We're trying to compete with another channel to see how many subscribers we can pick up. So if you watch these videos and you enjoy it, if I've ever given you a single pick that changed your mind and you did well for a week, please hit that subscribe button. We'll be back next week. Mental All is not on Rose League. Don't score that week. So next week should be the Mental All. We'll have something, just like a quick recap, and then thoughts on it for other formats. But we're getting down to the home stretch here. It's going to get easier and easier to pick. At least on paper, I think it's harder the fewer teams there are, but we'll get there. Thank you for joining us on 602 Rose Show, and we'll see you next time.